Okay, time for a live one again. Let's see who jumps in. Whoever jumps in, tell me where you are connecting from. A few people jumping on board already. That is awesome. Very, very good. I'm taking this opportunity just to talk briefly about the importance of holiday fun, since the holidays are just around the corner, of course. And a lot of us are going to be getting together with a lot of people that maybe, just maybe, trigger us a little bit, but that's okay. So, where's everybody connecting from? Let's see. Just waiting for some more people to jump on board. That's awesome. Let's get some likes, folks. The more likes we get, the more people are gonna join us, because TikTok actually creates a feeding frenzy when we have a lot of likes here. So to do that, all you got to do is just tap your screens. There you go. Awesome. Okay, Guyana, awesome. Long Island, very, very good. And Ontario, Canada, okay, so you're in the same boat as I am. Weather-wise, I'm talking about right now. Croatia's in the house. Awesome, that is very, very good. Tomorrow's Christmas in Norway. Very, very good. Thank you for connecting, my friend Nathanael. Alberta, Canada, of course. Are you in Ontario? Yes, I am, actually. I am in Ontario. And I don't know if you saw the post that I did earlier. I just shot a video outside from my door. And yeah, it's very, very windy here and snowing, of course. So it's all good, just in time for the Christmas season. So since we have a lot of people already that are joining, I'm happy that all of you took some time out of your busy day and busy schedule. I know when everything is around, the corner, it does get busy. So I wanted to take this opportunity to discuss about the importance of having fun, especially during the holidays, right? So as we all know, when we get together for the holidays with family members or even friends, it is a very well-known fact that we all don't necessarily get along together, right? And sometimes, we might be in a room that certain people sort of trigger us, right? Well, it is very, very important, actually, to just allow things to be the way they are. Okay, so just be in the spirit of the holidays. Enjoy it. Spend time with loved ones, with family, with friends, and just simply be in the moment. Okay, allow it to be whatever it is to be. Okay, and when you start doing this, you're going to see that your holidays are going to actually be amazing. And even if you you think about people triggering you, just don't let anybody trigger you. Plain and simple. You are in control of your emotions. You are in control of how you act. You are in control of all of that, right? So just enjoy your family, just be with them. And I get it, some of us might even be spending the holidays alone, right? Even in that case, just wherever you are, just enjoy it. Be blissful, okay? And enjoy the moment, no matter what you are doing. All right, so I'm open to comments, of course. Anybody that wants to make some comments, by all means. It can be any topic you like, okay? And for those of you that are just jumping on board and have never seen me before, you can check out my page here on TikTok. And if you like what you see, of course, you can always hit the follow button. And at the same time, you can hit the little bell icon button. So every time I upload a video, just like I did about an hour ago, I guess, you will be the first to get notified. And for those of you that were asking about my other social media platforms, of course, at the bottom you're going to find my link tree. You can tap on that, and that's also going to direct you to my YouTube and Instagram. Soon I'm going to add a website to that as well, because like I said, I'm open for mentoring now and all that. Of course, going to start after the holidays, and you will find my website there, and you can book any appointments or anything else that you want through there. Now, having said this, anybody that wishes to subscribe, this is your opportunity to do so. Anybody that does and wishes to can actually have a quick Zoom meeting with me one-on-one, just to touch base and see where everybody is at. Okay, so let's go and see some of your comments here. And of course, I want to wish everybody happy holidays. I'm getting this. Okay, Long Island, we said that. Okay, Guyana, all right. Ontario, Croatia, Christmas in Norway, Alberta, we saw these, okay. And hi from Ohio's in the house, okay. Awesome, awesome. And okay, I am in Toronto. Let me know if you do any person seminars. Actually, that's awesome because, believe it or not, I used to live in Toronto for many, many years. And right now I moved further away from Toronto. I'm down in Windsor, actually. But yes, we are going to be doing some live seminars as well. And thank you for your interest. Again, you know, in the new year's, a lot of things are going to be changing, of course, and it's going to be for the better. Meaning that, you know, we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff through websites and possibly even seminars, like you said. So definitely Toronto would be one of the cities, because, like I said, I love Toronto to begin with. Okay, snowy, cold Alberta. Terry, you know what, my friend? I feel for you, because right now, where I'm at, we have a wind chill of minus 30, and that's in Celsius, actually. Thank you very, very much. So, yeah, it's kind of not normal for the area that I'm in. I am in, you know, the most southern part of Canada, after all. But the minus 30, you out in Alberta, you know, it's common ground for you. So it's all good. But no matter what, we still want to embrace it and love it. Hello, good man. Hello, my friend. Hello there, Christi's in the house. Awesome. Hello from Philippines. Amazing. Philippines. Amazing, amazing. All right. I have quite a few friends from the Philippines, actually. And hello from Romania. I have a few friends from there as well. I believe I have friends from around the world, and that is great. Hi from Trinidad and Tobago. Wow. You know what? Right about now, Trinidad and Tobago seems very, very appealing. If I show you a picture of what is happening outside here, just outside my door, it is really cold, snowing, a lot of wind. But at the same time, we need to embrace everything and be, you know, just accept it and love it, right? Hello, good morning. Good morning, my friend. I love your material from Jordan. Thank you, Jesus. Beautiful name, by the way. And I'm glad that you love my material. You know, the more people that love it, of course, the more I'm going to be adding to that material. Okay. Jim says, question, can you talk about how tarot cards work and if you can trust the information received? Absolutely. So tarot cards, thank you for the question, first of all. Tarot cards are a tool. And believe it or not, tarot cards are not the ones that are giving you the information, okay? But what is happening in this case, your higher self, or you can call them your guides, or, you know, spirits, if you want to call them that, from the other side, are kind of giving you information through the tarot cards. But again, it all depends on how you perceive it, how you read it, and the information, believe it or not, can be very accurate, yes. And the reason for this is because, again, everything is in the now, okay? On the other side, of course, like I've mentioned it many, many times, there's no past or future, there's only now. And in reality, everywhere there's only now. So any information that comes through, in this case, through the tarot, which, again, it is a tool, if you know how to connect with this information, okay, it can be very... what do you call it? Very trusted, 1000%. But again, you don't need tarot cards to connect. You don't need, you know, tools to really connect. Those are just in place for, you know, for us to use as an extra tool. But if you know how to connect, you just simply connect. And the way you do it, again, is by being silent, by being still, and just by allowing the information to come through. And in that case, you are not going to need any tools, believe it or not. Merry Christmas from Jordan to you as well, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Zodiac Science Tarot. Again, they're all tools, like I said. Depends on how you interpret them. Indiana here. Awesome. Thank you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. 28 days. Nice to have you on board like usual. Hello, my friend. Adrian, Macario. Thank you for that, my beautiful friend. That's awesome. Hello, good friend. How are you? I'm doing very, very well. Just in time for the holiday season, of course. I just wanted to jump here and quickly remind everybody that it is very, very important actually to just sit back, relax, and have fun with your friends, with your loved ones, with your family, whoever it is. If people are coming over to visit you, or if, vice versa, if you're visiting somebody else, you might bump into people, of course, that trigger you, right? And that's okay. Just don't get triggered, plain and simple. How do you do that? By just simply being present in the moment, okay? By you doing so, you are going to raise not only your vibration, believe it or not, but everybody else's around you as well. Because when you are present and you are fully aware of what is happening in the moment, and you walk into a room, even if there are people there that trigger you, you won't be triggered. And they're not going to be triggered by you either, because automatically now what you're doing, you're raising your vibration, you're entering a room full of people, and you are going to change that vibration just by entering, okay? So just allow things to be the way they are, okay? Don't allow yourself to get triggered, and just simply go with the flow, like we say, and enjoy it. And you are going to have marvelous holidays. You are going to enjoy it with the whole clan, okay? Very, very important. Just let things be the way they are. Okay, so let's get some more likes here. The more likes we get, the more people we bring on board, of course. Okay. You are Romanian? Because I remember like you speak Romanian. Maybe is a deja vu. Actually, you're not the only person that has said that to me, believe it or not. Actually, I'm not Romanian. I was born in Greece. My ethnicity is Greek, of course, and Canadian, because I do live in Canada. But at the same time, that question that you threw out there is, I've been actually asked that before. That's amazing. Minus 30. Okay, holy crap. Yes, I know. Yes, it is minus 30 with a wind chill, of course. The actual temperature is, I believe, we're sitting at minus 17 or minus 18, the actual temperature. But yes, with a wind, it's minus 30. All right. I am at plus 25. Awesome. Love and light to you. And John is in the house. Hello, my wonderful friend, of course, with the cowboy hats. I love it. Always, always grateful to have you here on board, my friend. I hope you're doing well, and you are doing well in your beautiful country as well there. All right. It was minus 45 yesterday in Alberta. Whew. And can you imagine that? And we have people in southern Ontario complaining with just a wind chill of minus 30. For you, it's like summer here. It's all good. All right. Okay. Light. Thank you, Joanna. Always wonderful to see everybody on board. I'm getting a lot of messages here, so I'm going to go down and see if I have any of my subs here. Selena's in the house, of course. There we go. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Always very, very happy to be here. And of course, I owe you a Zoom meeting, Selena. We need to get together. I get it with all the holidays and all that. You know what's been going on, actually? I was creating a website, and it is ready, believe it or not. And now I'm about to launch it. But before I launch it, I just need to tweak it out a little bit. And as you can imagine, between everything else that I'm doing, it is so-called time-consuming in this physical reality. But having said that, I have not forgotten about you, my wonderful friend Selena. Okay? So let's see who else is in the house down here before I make any other comments. Okay. Past test. Thank you, my friend. It's good. Zoom, please. Me too. Zoom, please. Awesome. Yes, absolutely. Remind me. Text me. Okay. My subs here. Just DM me so we can arrange it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back up, see what's happening. Who did I skip here? What's the scariest thing during spiritual awakening? Actually, believe it or not, when you spiritually awaken, if you want to call it that, because I keep saying you never really awaken to the fullest, and the reason for that is because we keep growing, we keep expanding. But once you reach a certain level of understanding, you're not going to be afraid of anything. Thank you, Divine, for that. You're not going to be afraid of anything. And the reason for that is because you are going to understand very, very simply that whatever you see, whatever you perceive, you actually have control over it and you have nothing to fear. Besides, nothing can harm who you really are. Okay? But I do get it. Sometimes you might see some images of, I don't know, even people or certain entities, I can say that you might not be in alignment with, but at the same time they are there for a reason. They are there to awaken you, believe it or not. They are not there to cause you any harm. Okay, they are there just to make your spiritual journey expand even more. Okay, so it's all good. Okay. By the way, I am in London, cold, dark, but with a bright outlook. Awesome. I like that. Very, very good. I love your message already. Hello, hello, my friend. Okay. Let's see who else. And thank you, Divine. Okay, but how can I find the loved one? So, Nathanael, how can you find the loved one? So, if I'm reading this correctly, the way you do this is by simply just putting the intention out there, okay? Just put the intention, hold that thought for maybe like 30 seconds, and then just let it go. And the loved one that you are looking for will find you. You won't even have to find them, okay? Awesome. Let's get some more likes here. The more likes we get, the more of a feeding frenzy we create. Okay, question. I lost a loved one recently. I had a dream where I seen them in the mountains. Thoughts? Okay, there's a couple things here. Beautiful. Thank you for asking them. But there's a couple of things here. Jim? Yes, Jim. So, first of all, when you see in the scenario that you just described, okay, you got to go back now and you got to figure out what the mountains mean, not only to you in this case, but also to the loved one that you lost. Because now, in this so-called dream, which again, it is not a dream, okay? Every time you dream of something, you are entering a different reality, okay? So you and this loved one that so-called passed, and I'm saying so-called because nobody passes. We just go from one room to the next, okay? But you are still connected, regardless. So what do the mountains represent to you and to the loved one that has passed? You're going to find a connection if you think back, okay? So this loved one is actually sending you a message, okay? And the message that they are sending you has to do with a connection that both of you had in those mountains, okay? So you're the only one that can answer that. I'm guiding you towards that direction. And I'm sure that you can find the answer if you look deep down inside what those mountains meant to you and to the loved one that has passed. It's definitely a message, though, for sure. And question, you made the out-of-body tutorial by focusing on a point in the room. Yeah, that's one of them. Then after that, I did another couple more videos. Today I did a video on how to come back to your body, because believe it or not, I had so many requests on that. I had people that were afraid that they're going to leave and not come back. And you can check that video out as well. But I might even do a fourth video on a different technique with out of body. I might just do that, but we will see. But yes, one of my favorite ones is actually that, to focus on a certain point in the room, preferably, you know, at the wall just ahead of you or on the ceiling, if you are laying down in bed, of course. And again, how do we get back in our body after? I just did a video on that, but I'm still going to tell you, all you need to do is just think about your body, look at it, do rock, thank you. All you got to do is just, when you think of your body, don't think of your body as your body being yourself, because you're not your body. When you are out, what you're going to do is you're going to picture your body as you are looking at yourself in the mirror. I'm talking about your physical body. So when you see it like that, okay, you will instantly be back in your body. All right? Doesn't matter where you are. You could be on the other side of the galaxy or the universe for that matter, and you will be back in a second. So, is the information that comes through a thought or just a knowing? How can I feel the difference? Okay, so a thought and knowing are two different things. Okay, a thought is something that you are picking up from what we call, I like the word to use, I like using the word the field now, because scientists call it the field. We have finally discovered the field, which we all knew already. I call it source, regardless, okay? We are all surrounded by source. We are all part of source, and no matter what name you give it. Thoughts are something that are just floating by, and you are a receiver. You pick up on that thought depending on what frequency you are generating, okay? And if this thought is in the same frequency and vibration, you're going to pick it up. A knowing, on the other hand, is different, okay? When you know something, you pick it up instantly. It's like the feeling is also there, it's intense, and you automatically just know, okay? You're not thinking about it, you know it, okay? So yes, there is a difference. How do you know the difference? By simply, the knowing part is going to feel powerful to you in an emotional way as well, whereas a thought is not connected to that emotion. A thought is just something that pops in your mind, okay? That's the difference, actually. Okay, let's see. What else? Thank you for that. Let's see. What else we have? Me too. Zoom, please. Yes, we mentioned that. And Selena, no worries. Take your time. We can do the Zoom meeting in the new year. Awesome, my wonderful friend. Love and light to you. Like usual, I love you guys. You know, like you're so wonderful. You're a wonderful group here, and I love it. Okay, and Adam, you made a video about how to out of body after, but how do we get back in our body? Again, thank you for that. Just go check out the video that I posted today, actually. Okay, but at the same time, like I said earlier, all you got to do is just think of your body or see your body in, like you would see yourself in the mirror. Just picture it in your mind's eye, okay, and you will be right back in it. All right. And thank you, my friend. Again, please give everyone, please keep tapping. I love your support. I love this. Thank you very, very much, my friend John. You're always wonderful. Okay, so I passed my HG test, and that's what I meant today. Awesome. So that is totally amazing. Congratulations on that, my friend. And I hope you did what. Actually, I don't need to hope anything because you passed it. That's the important thing. Okay, so congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, Alex. Hello from Greece. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my friend Alex. Greece, how's the weather out there these days? Because I just posted a video earlier here and we have quite a bit of snow. So, awesome. Always nice to connect with people from around the world, like usual. Oh my God, this guy is the best. Thank you, my friend. Love and light to you. And John, you are always such a cheerleader. I love your vibration and your energy, my brother. Okay, Bajar. Hi, I was thinking if in your advice to out of body all of the time, say with open eyes, Stay with open eyes? No. So what's going to happen when you're trying to actually out of body? Of course, you're going to keep your eyes open if you are focusing on the technique with the X or the spot on the wall, right? Obviously, your eyes are going to be open there. But for the purpose in like the second or third videos, that where the one that you pull with the rope, your eyes don't necessarily need to be open for that one. You can have your eyes closed and just visually, like just mentally see a rope coming from the ceiling, but you don't necessarily have to look at the ceiling with this one, okay? So depending on the technique, you can have your eyes open or closed. All right, awesome. And hi, I tried to go out of my body, but I find it very hard. So again, you need to relax with it. Don't put stress on yourself, because the minute you create like tension, don't even bother with it, right? And that's why I said a lot of people actually, what they do is they're afraid to do it as well without them even realizing it, because their subconscious kicks in, and right away, you know, you're going to have thoughts, oh, what happens if I leave and I can't come back? What happens if this, or what happens with that? So in this case, you might, without realizing it, be having those thoughts on a subconscious level, because again, our mind is a very powerful tool, and if we don't realize what our mind is doing, it actually controls us. And the whole reason for these videos and the awakening process is so that you can be in control of your mind and not the other way around. So what I would suggest in this instance is just to simply relax, go with the flow, don't stress, and before you know it, you will leave your body. I guarantee you this, because it's just a matter of practicing. It's just a matter of being aware of your thoughts, and it's a matter of controlling your fears. Okay. And Jim, okay, I was in a big meadow and the mountains in the distance. Beautiful. Actually, this sounds like an amazing dream that we call dreams, but again, it is a different reality. You were actually there with your loved one. Okay, so mountains, to me, mountains and meadows are something of a beautiful experience. Maybe your loved one is actually showing you where they are currently living, if you want to call it that, where they are currently being. Okay, maybe they just wanted you to tag along, and they're kind of showing you the meadows and the mountains because this is where they want to be. Okay, just my way of saying it, but at the same time, you need to figure out what those meadows and mountains meant to you and to your loved one. Okay, I see entities, I see a lot. Okay, I see spirits around, they come and go. We do not live alone. 1000%, my friend, we do not live alone. Thank you for that beautiful comment. Is it J.O.? Yes. So you can use this ability of yours, or this capability of yours, because obviously you have something that a lot of people try to have. And although we can all do this, we can all connect with this, you seem, for whatever reason, to be naturally doing this. And there's quite a few people, like psychic mediums or mediums in general, that can see spirits and so-called dead people roaming around and all that, right? But if I were you, J.O., yes, if I were you, what I would do is use this ability and capability to somehow make this beautiful world even a better place, for those that maybe are grieving their loved ones. Okay, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying, why not make some people that are maybe feeling down, especially during the holiday season, just give them a brief note, if you may, on what their family members that have passed are telling them, because I guarantee you it's always positive. Guaranteed. All right, so I'm going down to see my subs again if anybody has anything, because we have a lot of comments, which I love, of course. Caitlin, okay. John, so happy, awesome, awesome. Once out of body, I traveled the world. Yes, that is very, very good. Again, like I said, you can travel the world. You can travel to any part of the universe you want. You can go to different parts of other universes. You can meet, by the way, something interesting here. When you do go out of your body, you will meet other entities. You will meet other beings. You might even meet people, and I say people, from your own physical reality that are actually traveling with you. Okay? And it's all good. Be aware that those beings do know that you are in their realms. Okay? And they're not going to hurt you because they can't hurt you. But at the same time, I would pay attention to what they have to say, because they've been exploring those realms a lot longer, chances are, and they could pass on some very wise advice towards you. But at the same time, if the advice feels in alignment with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Okay, plain and simple. Doesn't matter what being it is, from where it's coming from. All right. Hello from Portugal. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Yes, I put too much tension on it. There you go. So, Linda, I'm glad you realized that. That's why you didn't leave your body, because, like I said, and you realize it yourself as well. The minute you put tension, it's not going to work. The minute you feel afraid of it, it's not going to work. So I would just ease off, put the brakes, and just let it naturally happen. Naturally happen, I should say. Thank you, my friend, for that, Rose. Okay, don't, and that's not just for going out of your body. That's for everything around you, actually. Don't put any tension, don't put any pressure on anything. And the reason for this is because when you are creating tension, you are making this energy grow even more. The energy that you are focusing on, because when you're focusing on something, that's energy, okay? You're sending it energy. Whether it's good or whether it's what we call tension or negative, just by focusing on it, you're making it grow. So in this case, you're trying to leave your body, you're putting tension on it, you're making that resistance grow even more, and you're not going to leave your body like that. Okay, awesome. You, my friend, thank you. And that's a good question. What's the benefit of out-of-body experience, please? So the benefits are many. I'm glad you asked that. But it all depends on what you wish to do. I use it for the purpose of exploration. I use it for the purpose of expanding my awareness even more. Okay? I don't use it to go spy on people. I don't use it to do anything like that. Okay? I just use it to expand my awareness and to grow and evolve. So, a lot of people actually use it just to find out what's on other planets, to communicate with other beings, to maybe speak to loved ones that have passed, to so many different reasons, right? So whatever you want to do with it, it's all up to you. But the possibilities are endless. Trust me on that. All right. What else do we have? Senator, okay, Allah says He created human to the most powerful and beautiful. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that, my wonderful friend. Unlimited you, I will. Awesome, yes, do it. All right, again, so for those of you that just jumped in and don't know don't know who I am actually, that's all okay. You can always go check out my page on TikTok. If you like what you see, you can hit a follow. At the same time, you can hit the little bell notification icon, because the minute you do that, every time I upload a new video, you will be notified, okay? And for those that were asking about my other social media platforms, you're going to find them right at the bottom of my TikTok page. It's called Linktree. You tap on that. That's going to direct you to my YouTube and Instagram as well. And soon I'm going to add my website on that as well, okay? And for those of you that wish to subscribe, this is your opportunity. While I am live, you can subscribe. Anybody that wishes and wants to can have a Zoom meeting with me on a one-to-one, just as a thank you on my part, and just to touch, base on one-on-one. All right. So let's see, what other comments do we have here? I have a lot of comments, so if I'm skipping some of them, just know that I have a lot of comments and I can't obviously respond to all of them. I do go and check out what comments my subscribers have first, obviously, because after all, they are subscribers. Not that the rest of you don't matter, that's not what I'm saying, but I just try to prioritize things as we go along. Okay, hey man, love your content. It is legit, and I'm wondering when and how did you first go through I guess you're talking about an awakening. Where's the rest of it? Yes, awakening. So again, my awakening came slowly and gradually, believe it or not. Okay, for some people, I know it can happen overnight. Okay, for others, it is a longer journey. I had described it before. I'm not going to get too much into the details, but again, I had an actual vision, an encounter of what we would call Archangel Gabriel in the modern world, right? But then again, okay, your spirit guides, your higher being, whatever, they can always show up in any form that they want, including yourself, believe it or not. To make a long story short, I don't want to get too much into the details. I just had an encounter. I was touched on my head, and I felt energy coming through in a form of heat. Okay, but it wasn't heat like bad heat. It was like warm, beautiful, fuzzy, beautiful, just beautiful heat coming down. And at that moment, I didn't realize that what was actually happening was actually a download. Okay, but at the same time, the information that was downloaded, it didn't come to me directly at that particular moment. It took me a while to actually catch on to what was happening. And ever since, I discovered how to connect with stillness, silence, and to connect with who I really am. And at the same time, everybody can do this. This is what I'm showing to everybody, actually. Everybody can do this. And when you connect with stillness, when you connect with silence, and you just allow, okay, whatever is coming through to come through, you will have also your so-called awakening, that I call it. And when I say so-called, that's because it never ends, right? We always grow, we always evolve, we always come across new information, and that's how we expand. This is how we grow. So while some people think that maybe somebody is awakened, in reality they're not, because they keep expanding. Okay, so we all keep expanding. All right, so beautiful question. Thank you for asking that. Love and light to you. Okay, so I had another question. Caitlin, okay, my one out of body after a car accident. I could see my children in their rooms in real time. Thank you for sharing this, Caitlin. Divine, thank you for the rose. Thank you for sharing this, Caitlin. Believe me, and I know for a fact that you know this as well, that what you were seeing was in fact in real time. You did see your children in real time. And in your case, you didn't have just an out-of-body experience, you had a near-death experience, okay? And the near-death experience is even more fascinating in a sense that in an out-of-body experience, you don't necessarily encounter what we call the light, or what I call your higher being, and telling you it's time to go back, for example, or something like that. But in near-death experience, most of the time you do. And in your case, you saw your children, and I'm sure you were touched, you were moved, and it was a very, very humbling experience for you, I guarantee you, Caitlin. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Okay. Let's see. Any other questions? We have a lot here. And Jason says, I've had two, but been back in different time zones. Was flying and jumping over hills. That is awesome. That is actually awesome. So, you know what? Jumping over hills and flying over hills is something that most of us would want to experience actually. So I bet you had a fantastic time doing that, and now you just want to do it again, right? But the thing is that you can do it once you know how to do it. You can do it almost instantly. You know what I mean? And that's actually amazing. Thank you for sharing, Jason. Okay, please check your inbox. I need to talk. Okay, I shall. Thank you, Caitlin. Brad, thank you, my friend. Okay, just going down to see any other comments from any of my. John says, okay, Christy, the healer. Okay, like usual. It was real time. Yes, Caitlin, for sure it was real time. Thank you for sharing. Okay, and sorry if I'm moving back and forth to see your names sometimes because they come across my shirt and they can't I can't necessarily make them out. But I've been trying for months and months to lucid dream, but still can't. Any tips? So again, lucid dreaming and out of body experience are two different things. A lot of people confuse the two, but they are not. Out of body experience is something similar to a near death experience, but without the drama, of course. Okay, lucid dreaming is again you being in a different dimension, but not necessarily exploring that dimension. Thank you, but mostly thank you for that. But mostly you just being aware that you are sleeping and you are dreaming. Okay, so two different things. When you are out of your body, on the other hand, what happens is you know that you are out of your body and you know that you are, roaming around to different places. Lucid dreaming, you're more like you're in control of your dream. Two different things. There are similarities. The best way to do it, my friend, is to just put the intention out there just before you go to sleep. Just say to yourself, either inside or out loud, just say that you want to remember that you are dreaming, and that's all really you need to know. Because the minute you say you want to remember, or you want to remember when you are dreaming that you are dreaming, okay, what's going to happen is instantly when you are in your dream, you're going to know that you're dreaming, and you can take control of your whole dream, believe it or not. Okay, because when you do lucid dream, you can control it to whatever liking you want. You are creating your reality. That's awesome. Yes, I'll never forget. Thank you, Caitlin. It was an amazing experience, for sure. What happens when you die in the astral world? So, first of all, we need to realize something, that you can never die. Okay? Who you really are never dies. Okay? So, again, if you see yourself dying in the astral world, you're just going to be in a different world or different dimension. Why? Because you simply won't die. Okay? You cannot die. It's impossible for you to die. Okay? You were never created to die, plain and simple. So, like I've said many times before, death is an illusion. Okay? We create it so we can expand, so we can grow. Okay? It's a tool in our toolbox. So even in this case, if you die while you're astral traveling, again, it's a tool in your toolbox, and I wouldn't be concerned about it. Was amazing, but hate heights. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, I can imagine if you're jumping around on tall mountains, and if you don't like mountains, yes, I can imagine. Okay, I can't do it. So again, drop the word can't and just say that you're going to do it. Plain and simple. See, for who you really are, the word can't doesn't go hand in hand. It's just, you are a limitless being of love and light. And this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to help everybody discover this, okay? And thus, that's why I go by Unlimited You. The Unlimited You part is not just unlimited me, it's unlimited you. Everybody is unlimited. You just got to be aware of it, okay? So when you're unlimited, the word can't doesn't fit in, okay? Drop the word. You can definitely do it. Okay, so I always fly like a bird in my dreams every now and then. That is awesome. That is a wonderful, wonderful experience. And John, again, you are my greatest cheerleader. I love you, my friend. Love and light to you. Okay, let's see who else. So, on out of body experience, you really are living your. Are you really leaving? You mean your physical body in this reality and can move around freely? Yes, you are. Okay. So, check this out. As a matter of fact, all of us astral travel. Every single time you sleep or take a nap, you automatically leave your body. You automatically travel. The difference with astral traveling or out-of-body experiences that we call is because in an out-of-body experience, you are actually recalling it while you are doing it. When you sleep, you don't recall that you traveled because plain and simple, when you come back, you open your eyes and your thoughts start, taking over again, and all of a sudden you're your body, you are your brain. And you forget. This is how we forget about our previous lives as well, okay? This is how we forget. If I go and ask you what you ate 3 years ago on this time, this day, are you going to remember? Of course not. You're not, because you forgot. You probably forgot what you had for breakfast, maybe even yesterday morning. I'm just giving you an example. Not just you personally, all of us. It's the same deal, right? But just because you forgot about something doesn't mean that it didn't happen. Of course not. Everything happens in the here and in the now. Okay? So yes, it is totally, totally real. Totally. All right. Good evening, sir. Good evening, my friend. Thank you. All right. Good to be in your life. I'm happy that I am in your life as well, my wonderful friend, because again, it's these beautiful comments that I get from so many lovely people like yourself that inspire me to create even more videos. They inspire me to connect with even more people. They inspire me to help even more people grow and expand. And as a matter of fact, you're going to find something interesting here, okay? You're going to notice that, again, I don't like to use the terms like spiritual masters or teachers because nobody really masters anything. We just keep expanding nonstop, right? But when we have a certain knowledge of something, we need to pass it on. And the reason why we need to pass it on is because we need to let the collective expand and grow. Just like I said to our friend earlier, he sees ghosts, he sees dead people, or she sees, I'm not sure, dead people and entities all the time around. But this person can actually use this gift because it is a gift, okay, in this particular case. They can use this to benefit others. How? Well, I'll show you how. There's so many people out there that are actually grieving the loss of a loved one, okay? They are literally grieving because not everybody is in a level where they can understand that we don't lose anybody, right? So for those that are grieving, you can help them. How? By simply just saying, hey, you know what? For example, your mother is right behind you. I'm just giving you an example, right? Your mother that has passed, she's right behind you. And she is telling me to relay this message towards you, right? The minute you say this, what's going to happen? That person, you're going to catch their attention, right? The minute you catch their attention, they're going to want to know more. And if this is, again, you got to be genuine. When you are connecting with this person's mother that has passed, and now you are sending these messages are genuine. Why? Because you're relaying information to this person that you wouldn't know. I don't know this person, but yet the information is coming to me. I'm giving it to you. And you can take this information. Now what's going to happen? You are helping them with a grieving process. And you're helping them understand that their mother never actually left. Their mother never died. Okay? And by doing so, you're creating a closure. What do I mean by closure? You're creating a closure that they are now happy and confident that their mother lives on. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now you just took the grief level and you tossed it out the window, and you literally helped this person. Things like that. So again, when we have knowledge, when we have different techniques to expand everybody's consciousness. What do? We need to pass it on. Why? Because as a collective we grow, as a collective we evolve, as a collective we expand, and this is what it's all about. The more we expand, this planet has a consciousness. It's a living being, believe it or not. It will expand. This universe has a consciousness. It is a living living entity. It too will expand, okay? And so will the other multi-universes. Source expands. Why? Because Source experiences everything through your eyes. Okay, this is how Source expands. Source is not something complete and given and done. We always expand, including Source or God or whatever you want to call him, or it. Doesn't matter. We are all one. We are all part of it, and we all expand and grow together. Okay? So this is why it is very important to pass on this information to everybody. Okay? And you don't have to be in alignment with all the information. You just pick up whatever is in alignment with you and leave the rest. All right? But having said this, there might come a time where the information that you were not in alignment with at that particular moment, you will be in alignment with it further down the road, because now you've progressed to a different part of your awakening process, if again you want to call it that. So here I am again. I went a little too much here, but that's all good. All right, so greetings. I'm from Jamaica. Love your teachings. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Jamaica right about now seems very, very appealing, especially when you see the weather out here. Jamaica is just a paradise right now, right? All right. So people living in the moment, more aware of things you're talking about. Yes, 1000%. Your true power is in the now. Your true power is in the present moment. Okay? Why? Because the past and future don't exist. You are everything is interconnected into now. And when you become aware of the present moment, you have all the power within you to change things, if you want to call it that. Okay? So, I wear an ancient Roman agate, okay, Baed, and it does amazing things with out-of-body experience. Again, you can use this as a wonderful tool. Like in your case, it's helping you leave your body, so use it. Okay? Anything that can help you is a tool. Wow, I got a lovely bunch of wonderful souls here today. I love it. Okay, do you have a video that shows us how to do it? Yes, actually I have 1, 2, 3. I believe I posted 3 videos on 3 different techniques. Plus I posted a video today on how to come back. And I'm probably going to post another video with another technique as well. Why so many different techniques? Because you can pick and choose which one you actually are in alignment with. Maybe one technique doesn't work for you, so you can try a different one. So whatever technique it is that you are in alignment with, then just by all means use that. All right? Beautiful. Let's get some more likes. The more likes we get, the more of a feeding frenzy we create. Again, I started off by saying about how important it is to celebrate the holiday season, okay, with your loved ones, with your friends, with whoever it is that you want to celebrate with. Just enter the room if you're visiting somebody, or let whoever is visiting you enter your space, okay? But keep that loving energy alive, okay? Feel the love and don't get triggered, because I do understand not always when we are in family gatherings everybody gets along. I get that, but at the same time, if you don't allow yourself to get triggered, because you are in control of your emotions, believe it or not, okay? And if you just become fully present and aware of the moment, what you are going to be doing is, like I said, your power is in the now. So what is happening is you are raising your vibration, okay? And when you are raising your vibration and you are entering a room, even if there are people in that room that are not getting along, let's say, just by you showing up with your energy levels high, what's going to happen is everybody is going to raise their vibration automatically if you can keep your vibration at that level and not fall down from it. Okay? The minute you do that, your holidays are going to be amazing, believe it or not. Just sit back, enjoy them, celebrate them with your friends, with your family, and just enjoy them, because that's what these holidays are about to begin with. So every opportunity you get to actually celebrate, go out there and celebrate. What an amazing way right now. We have the holidays. Celebrate them. Just go out. Okay? All right. More questions. Okay. Is it normal not to record about your dreams? What is the reason? I'm not sure if you're asking about myself. You're amazing. Thank you, my friend. Are you talking about my dreams or in general your dreams? I didn't quite get that question, but is it normal to record about your dreams? What is the reason? Okay, but if you're in general talking about recording your dream, like having a dream journal, I would go ahead and highly recommend it. Actually, there's two ways to do it. You can either put the intention before you go to sleep. Just say to yourself that you are going to wake up and remember your dream. The minute you do that, you can have a pen and a notepad right beside you and just write down briefly, just some key elements, not your whole dream, just some key elements, because the minute you pick up on two or three and you see the wording on it, you're going to remember your dream. Or another way is to have a tape recorder or maybe a cell phone with a recorder on it and just briefly speak into it and then just push stop, go back to sleep, and then in the morning play back and you're going to remember your dream. If that's what you mean, that's my answer to that. And okay, I visit ancient tribes, totally strangers, but I don't go further and shake myself back in my body. Okay, so again, this is a real experience. You are going to different tribes. I don't know if those tribes are in the current Earth. You might be. We got to keep in mind there's multiple Earths. Okay, so maybe you are on a different planet or a different time frame. But regardless of what it is, the reason why you're coming back to your body is because something is there that is scaring you. Okay, it is always fear. In the minute, thank you for that, my friend. The minute you connect with fear, what's going to happen is you automatically come back to your body. So if you want to go beyond that, the minute you encounter those strangers or tribes, just simply accept them for what they are and don't be afraid of them. And then from there you can go even further. Hello from Buffalo, New York. Awesome. Thank you for connecting. Are you guys having this wonderful snowstorm in Buffalo too? I would imagine that you are, since we're not too far away. But correct me if I'm wrong. All right. And Divine, okay, I'm wondering, is it normal to have more than one spiritual abilities? Because I have 8 more or less. 1000%. The more, the merrier. So the 8 that you have are just the ones that you are aware of. But I guarantee you there's even more and more and more. A lot more to be discovered. And the way you do this is by simply connecting, again, with silence, stillness, and just allowing what comes through to come through. And follow the flow. From there, you're going to come up with even more than just the 8. But beautiful start, don't get me wrong. It's amazing. Greetings from Romania. Peace, love, and light and love to you all. Thank you, my friend George. Always nice having wonderful people from around the world connecting. And I know that the holiday season is kicking in high gear very soon, even in Romania. That's awesome. Angel, thank you for connecting. You're amazing and knowledgeable. Love to hear you talk. Thank you for your wonderful words, Angel. Always appreciate beautiful people on my lives, of course. And Bay says, I can't remember my dreams. Is there any help? 1000%. The way you remember your dreams is by simply, again, putting the intent out there just before you sleep. So you're laying in your bed, and what you want to do is you want to put the intent out there, whether it's verbally or just speaking inside of your head. Just say, when I wake up, I'm going to remember what I dreamt of. Okay? So, the minute you do this, you wake up in the morning, what's going to happen? You don't want to move. Okay? Because one of the main reasons why we forget about what we were dreaming about is because all of a sudden we wake up in the morning and we open our eyes, or we shift, or we get up. The minute we do that, forget about it. Everything is gone. So the way you want to do it is by putting the intent, and then in the morning when you just before you even open your eyes, just take a moment and stand or stay still wherever you are and recall your dream, and then from there on you're going to recall all of them, as a matter of fact, or the ones that are more in alignment with you at that particular time. Okay, but try those two different techniques and see which one works for you, or try them both at the same night. You will have great results for sure. My birthday tomorrow, James. Happy birthday, my friend. Good. All the best to you. All right. Who else? How to send likes on live? By simply just tapping on the screen. If it is a cell phone that you're watching from, just tap it. Just tap the screen, and your hearts will appear. Okay, that's how you do that. If it is a laptop or computer, I'm not sure how. If it's one of those screens, again, you just tap them. If not, I'm not sure how you do it on the clipboard. But either way. And John, again, happy birthday. See, James, he's tagging you, James. John is such a great soul to have here. Bev, why is it used to go to places at night, but all of a sudden I can't even visualize? So I'm not sure what the question is. I'm going to try to read it again. Why is it to use to go to place? So why do you go to places at night, but all of a sudden you can't visualize? You mean you can't recall the places that you went to? Is that what you mean? Or you can't visualize, meaning that you can't visualize where you want to go? Because in order for you to travel to one of those places, okay, at night when you're sleeping, all you need to do is just think of the place that you want to go, and you will automatically go there. Okay, so I might be off topic here a bit, but when you astral travel, or when you have an out-of-body experience, or when you are having a near-death experience, not that I'm wishing a near-death experience to anybody here, whatever you put in your thought at that particular moment, if you want to call it thought, it will automatically appear to you. Why? Because time and space don't exist in the sense as we know it here in those realms. So you would be instantly wherever you want to be. Okay? So just put the intent out there to visualize. All right. Your advice is priceless. Thank you, John. Love and light to you, my wonderful friend. Okay, so Leo Cayo. Okay, is it safe to do an out of body as frequently as I want? I assume if I can do it, would get really excited. Yes, it is totally safe. You can do it as many times as you want. There are no, what do you call it, specific guidelines on that. You can do it as often as you want, okay? As long as you feel good about it, as long as you feel that you're gaining knowledge and enlightenment from it, go right ahead, okay? Because like I said, I use it just to expand and to grow and to explore. But go ahead and do it as often as you want, as long as, again, you are in alignment with it, okay? Okay, and Bev, how do you keep your vibration high when there is sad times from a death? Okay, so the first thing we need to understand is that even though we call it a death, and even though I get it, we will be missing that person. That person is not the person to begin with. Your body is not a person, okay? Who you really are is not that body. So in this case, whoever died, they just went. It's like going from one room to the next, literally. Okay, they just entered a different dimension. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is, thank you, is to realize that they are not dead. Number one. The minute you do that, your vibration is going to elevate. And the reason for this is because all of a sudden now you are aware that this person is not dead. And if you want to actually, what do you call it, connect with them, if you want to verify it, that's the word I was looking for, you can easily do so. How do you do it? Simply, you stay still in a silent place when you're totally alone, okay? And you just, for example, put the intent out there. You say that you want to connect with whoever this dead person is. Close your eyes for this. Put the intent out there. They will appear in front of you in your mind's eye, okay? From here, ask them something. Strike a conversation. Strike a conversation, literally. You're going to realize that information that is coming through from the so-called dead person is information that you probably didn't even know. Okay, they might give you greetings from somebody that has passed that you're not even aware of. They might give you information of future event. Again, I'm saying future event, but in reality, everything happens in the now. So when you start this conversation, you're going to verify that this person is not dead at all. Okay, this is how you keep your vibration high. How can I manifest wealth fast? So, my friend, you're not the only one that's asking about that. The way you manifest, like you say, wealth fast is to drop the word manifest altogether. Okay, you don't want to use that word. Why? Because when you say, I want to manifest something, you are showing lack of. Okay, see wealth as it is right here, right now. See yourself wealthy. How do you do this? By connecting with abundance. Look around you. See how many things you have around you in abundance. For example, just open the door, look at your street. How many trees do you have? I guarantee you there's a lot of them, right? How many cars on the road? A lot of them. How many people are walking around? A lot of them. So connect with the feeling of abundance and wealth will come to you, okay? Guaranteed. Not just wealth, but a lot of other things as well. All right. Let me see if any of my subs asked any questions here. Gotta go down and see. I love how everybody's connecting here. And Rick is in the house. Got cleared up. Looking good. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Rick. I'm glad that you like it. Yes, I had to clear it up a little bit because I didn't want to look too much like a guru. Okay. People are mixing me up with spiritual gurus, and I don't like the titles, just in case you didn't know that, Rick. I just like to be nice and clean. Just be the way you are, right? All right, so my abilities come randomly at times. I am struggling to do it intentionally. How can I? All right. So my best advice for this one, if you see that you are picking up on different abilities randomly, see what triggered it. When it happens to you on that random occasion, see what triggered it, okay? Just pay attention, be more aware of what triggered it. The reason for this is because if you can catch what triggered it, then you will be also able to actually do it at will, okay? Because you're going to know what the trigger was and you will use that as a trigger to do it at will, all right? Beautiful questions. I love your questions. And again, how do you manifest money? Awesome. By dropping the word manifest. Again, I just said it to somebody earlier. Just drop the word manifest. The minute you use the word manifest, you are showing lack of. Okay? And what you want to do is just see money already in your pocket or in your bank account, or, you know, look for abundance. Okay, just look around you and see what is abundant right now. Just open the door and see what is abundant. Okay, go to your cupboard. Open your cupboard. How many plates are there? 20, 30, 40, whatever. I'm just giving you an example. Look at the abundance. Go outside. Look at the cars. How many cars are driving by? That's abundance. Look at there's no shortage. If you look around you, the universe and this physical realm, there's no shortage of abundance. Everywhere you look around, you will find abundance. Even the trees, look how many leaves they have. They're abundant, right? Look at the sky. How many clouds are there? Abundant. If there's no clouds, look at the sky itself. What is it? It's abundant. It's everywhere. So once you connect with the feeling of abundance, money will come to you and everything else in abundance as well. But the minute you start thinking in terms of manifesting, you lost the game already, because manifesting just means to the universe that you are lacking it, and you're going to get more of that. All right, beautiful. We have a lot of beautiful people, a lot of beautiful questions, a lot of viewers right about now. That's awesome. Please, can you tell us what is eye power or evil eye means? Okay, that's beautiful. It's funny that you mentioned that, because I actually grew up in a background of people that believed in the so-called evil eye. And believe it or not, I've seen it work myself as a kid. And every time, you would get a headache or something would happen and you would just feel like nauseatic, my mother would come to my rescue, or even my aunts, and they would say a few words and they would automatically get rid of this evil eye. Again, the evil eye is nothing evil about it. It's just intent. Okay, so when you are looking at somebody or something and you are projecting the intention, I'm sure if there's any Greeks here, or even Romanians, I believe there's quite a few people here that believe in the evil eye. Actually, for example, you might see somebody, you might say, "Oh, look how good looking this person is," right? The intention that you're sending out could be that of jealousy, could be that of envy, without you actually really realizing it, right? But regardless of what the intent is, you are sending energy towards that person. And because you are attaching the emotion with it, now this becomes even more potent, it becomes even more powerful, and thus this person might get sick, like we say, right? Or something happens to them. And then we need somebody to break the spell. Again, what is the spell supposedly? It is just energy and intent working against the other energy and intent, and whoever is more powerful wins in this case, right? So that's all the eye power is. It's all about intent. Okay, so next time if somebody gives you the so-called evil eye, just put the intent. There's no words needed. There's no spiritual, ceremonies to perform. All you need to do is just put the intent back out there and say to yourself that you are more powerful than this, that you are the creator of your reality, and just forget about it. Okay, you will be fine, believe me. Okay, this isn't a medium or tarot reading live, sorry. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you, my wonderful friend, for those beautiful roses. Okay, let's see, learn more control. Yep. Can you read my text? Not right now, I can't, but I'm going to see what your text is. Okay, you're amazing and kind. Thank you, my friend. How do you manifest money? Again, I mentioned this a few times already on this live. Good job. Thank you, Ivan. Why can't I stop loving my ex-narcissist? I know. Okay. I'm sorry for smiling, but it's just one of those things that I know I can change his cruel ways. I pray. Okay. There's a couple things that I'm not in alignment here with Lucy, and I'll tell you what they are. Okay, first of all, loving your ex is just something that you need to be in right now for you to grow and expand. But that's one thing. The second thing, okay, you've already labeled him. I wouldn't even use a label. He is the way he is, right? Or she is. In your case, it's he. Your name is Lucy. That's fine. So the other thing is you're trying to change them. I wouldn't. The minute you try to change somebody, you're just feeding them with more energy, and that energy that you're projecting is going to grow and grow and grow, and is going to grow into resistance on his part, and it's just going to become a bigger problem, if you see what I'm saying, right? So don't try to change him. If you are not in alignment with him, just simply walk away, okay? And when I say walk away, I literally mean walk away. And the reason for this is because you're just going to create a bigger problem if you try to change somebody. You never try to change somebody. You either accept them for what they are or you don't. But at the same time, this doesn't just go for relationships. It goes for everything around us, okay? This is why we say be present in the moment. When you're present in the moment, this means that you accept the moment fully as it is. We don't try to change anything, okay? Things come to us, believe it or not. So I wouldn't try to change them, and if I'm not in alignment with them, I would just leave, plain and simple, okay? Good luck with that one. It takes a lot of practice. It really does, but you will be very, very happy if you take my advice on this. Trust me on this. Ivan, true, but system needs slaves. This is why big of people are designed to be poor by the system. Okay, again, the system is something that we created, and something that we created, believe it or not, we can uncreate once it has served its purpose, which in this case it has. What is the purpose? The purpose is to awaken people. The purpose is to expand. Believe it or not, this planet is perfect the way it is. Okay, everything is perfect the way it is. It is like this by design. From who? From us, from our higher self. Okay, we don't see it in this present moment, in this physical realm, because we think everything is difficult, but it is not. It is specifically designed for you to wake up, to grow, to expand. Okay, look at it as, I don't know, you can look at it as a school, I guess, and you're grading yourself, right? Why? Because the more you start realizing how this system and how this planet and how this universe works, the more you can be of a service to others, and you can help them grow and expand as well. Okay? So I wouldn't look at it in this fashion. I would look at it as an opportunity to grow and expand. And instead of trying to, let's say, bash the system, be grateful that it is there and it is giving you the opportunity to grow and explore. It's just shifting the way we see things. That's all it is. Okay, the minute you shift the way you see things, your life will change dramatically. It really will. All right. Hello from Germany. Thank you, my lovely friend. Thank you for connecting. It is true. Yes, people in Romania believe in the evil eye. I knew it, you see. I knew it, just like the Greeks. Hello, hello. Katrina's in the house. Hello, my friend. Wow. And Rick, so what you're saying is, if I put together money, is that coming from a place of lack? If I put together money, is that coming from... No. What I'm saying is, the minute you connect with abundance or money, everything comes into place. If you put the intention as a manifestation, that comes from a place of lack. Okay? If you're trying to manifest something, this is what I'm saying, it's the intent, right? I'm not saying anything different. It's the intent. So when you put the word to manifest, like I want to manifest, you're showing lack in the present moment. That's what I'm trying to say, right? A better term would be I have it right here, right now. I have the money here. I have it, okay? I'm not trying to manifest it. I have it. That's a money ball. Yes, absolutely. You got it, Rick. I have it. It's a money ball. Beautiful. All right. Any other comments? Hello from Richmond Hill. Awesome. Thank you for being here, my friend. Did you guys get snow there today? People in Ethiopia believe in evil eye too. See, that's amazing. Actually, when you connect with different people from around the world, on how many things we all actually believe in that are very, very similar. Like I grew up in a Greek tradition, and everybody in our family, not just my family, but everybody believed in the evil eye. God forbid you would get a headache, they would come and start, doing all their energy work on you because they thought that you had the evil eye or something, right? In the meantime, hey, things happen. You can have a headache for other reasons too. It's not necessarily just because somebody put an intention out there, right? Maybe I have a headache because I'm dehydrated, or maybe I have a headache because, I banged it on the wall by accident, or so many reasons, right? But thank you for saying that. And Divine, okay, is there a way not to reincarnate after death? Because I have a strong feeling to not to come back. Yes, there is always a way, okay? And the way is plain and simple. Whatever happens to you, not just here, but on every other reality too, or after you pass, okay? It is up to you. You are in total control. You are in total charge. Yes, you will have guides that will try to tell you something. If you don't agree with it, you don't have to follow it. It is up to you. Guides, even the word says it, they're nothing but guides. They don't control you. They guide you, but the decision is ultimately yours. Now, from this perspective here, you might think, oh, terrible. This life is horrible. I don't want to come back to this reality. But hear me out. These are thoughts that are playing in your mind. The thoughts are not you. This is your mind playing tricks. Okay? What you want to do, when you cross, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, when you cross, you're not connected to your mind anymore. So who you really are, okay, might see it beneficial for you to come back. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in this case, if you see it beneficial to come back, your decision comes from a higher place and you will come back. Okay? So, yeah, it's one of those. All right, Stripe Pipe is in the house. Somebody asked me about the puppy. Hi, hope you're well. And puppy, thank you. I knew it that you were asking about the puppy. Yes, we are all very, very good. The puppy is having a blast actually because I should have done a video on it. We had a bit of snow, and it's really, really cold. Like we had like temperatures of -30 with a wind chill, and I just let her out in the backyard, and she was just having a blast. And I looked at her and said, "Wow, that's what a husky is." She just enjoyed it. She loved it. She was having more fun outside than anything else. Thank you for asking. That's amazing. All right. And a Reiki master told me, my level of consciousness is close to 200. How can I evolve? All right. Again, I get it. We have different masters in different areas and all that stuff. I do understand that. First of all, I don't like to use the word master because we always grow, we always evolve. I don't like to use numbers either. Like 200, who put that number there to begin with? Who created that number, right? A number is a creation by somebody else. The word master is a creation by somebody else. The whole idea, though, here is what are you in alignment with? If you know that you can grow and you can expand, just you knowing this will evolve automatically, okay? Don't limit yourself. The minute you put a number, you are limiting yourself. And thus, this is why I even call, not just myself, but this whole thing Unlimited You, just to show exactly the opposite of these numbers, okay? You have no limits. Don't put on a number. The minute you put a number, you are limiting yourself. And don't use the word master either, because again, you are limiting yourself. Just expand freely, evolve freely. And I'm not trying to disrespect Reiki masters. This is not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is we always grow, we always evolve, we always expand, no matter what level we might think we are at. We always grow, including source. Okay? All right. What other questions do we have? Tesla said the numbers 369 were among the most important numbers. What's your thought on them? So, yes, Tesla did say that, and a lot of other scientists have actually done different experiments with numbers, obviously, especially the 369. Okay, and even for whatever reason, I go back to nutrition too. You know, like the omega-3, 6, and 9s as well. Prime example. Okay, there are certain numbers in the universe that carry a frequency and a vibration, and all the other ones are multiples of them as well. Okay, so 369 for whatever reason seems to be a key when it comes down to this universe. But I'm going to tell you again, don't put yourself, don't limit yourself with numbers. Okay, I'm not saying that Tesla was wrong. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we are beyond numbers. Okay, we are beyond the universe. We are beyond anything we can actually comprehend in this physical reality. Again, numbers are frequencies and vibrations, but at the same time, you can always change them by simply expanding yourself and outgrowing them. Okay. Yes. Oh, wow. It had snow. Okay, strip pipe. That's awesome. Okay, how can you get rid of evil possesses from the body? Okay, that's another one. It's a good one too. First of all, we need to understand one thing. Okay, we need to understand that there's only source. The word evil is created by man, meaning we've created this. All right, evil per se does not exist. You only have source. Okay, and source is love and light. So what we perceive as evil is nothing else but you pinching off this light, temporary. Again, when you pinch something off, it's temporary. You can't pinch it off forever. So when you pinch yourself off from source, you perceive it as darkness, or you perceive it as evil. As for the possessed part, nothing can possess you unless you so-called you allow it. First of all, who you really are is not even your body. Who you really are cannot be possessed. Okay, your body is a tool. Your body is just energy. You are the consciousness behind this energy. This is who you are. So nobody can take over your body. Nobody can possess it unless you allow it. Why? Because you're the consciousness behind it. Okay, but beautiful question. All right, I do have a lot of people here, and it is all remarkable. I love spending time. I remember some of my past life. I go back to the beginning of the earth and further. That is awesome. Thank you for mentioning that, Divine. Again, this is because everything is in the now again, and you can travel back and forth, because when you realize that everything is in the now, you are quickly going to realize that going into the past or into the future, like we say, is like crossing the street. Okay, you go back and forth anytime you want. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Very few, my friend, can actually have a recollection of this. So you're unique in that. That's awesome. All right, so beautiful, beautiful. We have a lot of questions still here. I'm not going to keep you all very, very long. I just wanted to connect briefly, but because I had so many beautiful questions here, I had to, keep on going. But again, what I wanted to say briefly was to just enjoy, celebrate the holidays. Even with people that so-called trigger you, don't let anybody trigger you. You're the one in control. You're the one that has the power to control your emotions. And when you raise your vibration and you enter a room, or if you're just sitting alone in a room and others enter it, what's going to happen is everybody's energy is also going to raise. It's going to heighten. Why? Because you are at a level right now that when you enter a place, the other ones around you are going to have to match you. Okay? So, this is all I wanted to say for today. Okay? Love and light to you all. And remember, no matter what you do, be the greatest you. I want to wish everybody happy holidays. Look forward to just celebrating and enjoying your time with family and friends, of course. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for taking time from your busy schedule to be here with me. I truly enjoy every moment that I spend with all of you. I truly do. And I know I have a lot of people here right now, but I'm going to still close it. And I want you to know that I love every single one of you very much. And having said this, I would like it if all of you actually spread love around you. Okay, how do you do that? Just by simply don't allowing your mind to take control. Just by simply just feeling the emotion of love and just letting it spread. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. My website will be up and running. It is up and running actually. I just have to tweak it a bit, and it's going to be ready to go. Okay. Love and light, and no matter what you do, be the greatest you. I wish everybody happy holidays. Thank you for the beautiful rose. Take care, okay? Bye for now.